Hello, my friend, and welcome to my channel. Today we've got Happy Birthday, Sammy at My Nail MD. It's an Instagram collaboration hosted by Tinkerbell 1970s and painted by Pinky. Our theme was Tea Party. I've already started with Nailtique's Formula 2, and here is Serum number 5, and this is Monkey. Very cute. It's a very off-white polish with some gold shimmer. And here we go with our first coat of Monkey. It's a very good background color for some nail art. Now, I'm going to be straight up honest. I'm going to let you know right up here in the beginning, I don't end up loving this manicure. I mean, it's doable and we got there, but not my favorite. I'm going to top this with I&M's Out the Door. And we're going to get this, all shenaniganed up. And I just did like the maybe 1.5 coats on the polish because I knew I was doing stuff on top. And it was pretty opaque. Hi, Woody. How you doing? There we go with Monkey. Here's my swatch photo. And let's get into the fun part. We'll be using Maniology MXM099. I'm trying to get through some of these plates. I'm going to be using a couple of these images. Actually, I do 3 of them. Anything tea related, I just snatched that up. And I'll be stamping with On the Black by Bases Loaded Lacquer. I've got my She Modern Scraper and 3 cube stampers from Maniology. I've got to get this blue film off. As we know, this is necessary if you want to stamp. So I'm carefully removing the blue film. I'm going to give it a little quick wipe over with some acetone and a lint-free wipe. And then we're going to just plop these images out on the stampers. And we're going to do some advanced stamping today, which means we're going to fill these in with some color. Going to pick that first one up. Looks pretty good. I'm going to use a little piece of tape to get the excess off my stamper. I just don't want that business on there. It's not going to be part of my design, so I'm going to remove it. And here we go with the second little image. I was really excited about the Tea Party theme, and I probably could have done better. But we've had, wicked weather and power outages, and when I got done, I was like, okay, woo, got that one done. One of those whew moments. And I just went with it. I didn't have a lot of time to be messing around and playing or trying to figure out other things or none of that. When you're running generators and working on one little tiny little air conditioner in your bedroom window, your priorities kind of shift. I did get this done. I am very proud to have gotten it done and to be able to participate in this happy birthday for Sammy. But, we had to get her done, and that's why I'm sharing it, even though it's not my favorite. Cleaning off the edge of my stamper with my acetone, and then I'm going to clean the plate and the little mat and all the things so that we can put our toys away clean. Yes, I was that child. I was the one that had to put things back where I wanted them, even if it didn't make sense to my mom. That's how I did it. I did it my way. All right, I'm going to top these on the stamper with some smudge-free top coat. This way, when I go to fill them in, they don't get messed up. We've got some Essences polishes. And this is Electric Blue. And then we've got Vibrant Purple. And then one more. And this one is Pink Panther. No, High Pink Panther. And I'm just going to use a dotting tool. And I'm going to try to use all these colors on each of the images so that they all kind of go together. And I was happy with the decals. The problem is I let them get like way dry and applied them the next day before adding any more Wet n Wild clear sealer to them, because that kind of like rejuvenates them, kind of gets them, I don't know. They just, to me, they go on smoother when you do that, but I didn't do that, so that was my problem with this manicure. I just wasn't happy with the application of them, and that's all, It's win or lose. But the thing about it is I had a manicure on and my nails were protected for the week, or 5 days or whatever it was that I wore them. They were protected. They had some you know, nail polish on them and keeping them safe from bumps and boo-boos. It's always tea time. These images are really cute though, and I knew that they needed to be filled in with color. And I really did. I thought that that was a good plan. And I still think it's a good plan. And they're not too hard to fill in. You know, some of these small images are a little tricky to get filled in with color without getting too bad out of the lines. And I get out of the lines a little bit on everything I do, but this one wasn't too bad. I always get too much polish on the end of my dotting tool, like on that pink cup. Yep, did it. So here we go. I'm just going to go in and dot with this other color on the letters that have like holes in them, which was really not a good idea, but well, it might have been a good idea. It just wasn't executed very well. But it's going to be okay. It's still going to be a cute manicure. Like I said, it was wearable. I totally wore it. Totally wore it. But wished I had done a better job, that's all. It's always tea time. All right, we're going to finish in this little cup here, sitting on its little blue saucer. See, them little handles are tiny, y'all. I mean, itty bitty. And I'm working with a tiny dotting tool, and it's still tough. Tough business here. But we did it. All right, looks good. And then one more. And that's why this video is a little longer, is I've got, you know, I'm showing all of the decals were different. There were different images. If they'd all been the same, I would have just, like, totally done one and showed you what they look, you know, how I did them and what they look like. But these were all different, so I stuck with it. Okay, now I'm going to apply some sticky base from Maniology to my nails. So, to the ones I'm going to add these stickers to, or decals. Going in on the thumb, tapping it down. And they're still very cute, but I think that if I would have like just ran over them real quick with some Wet n Wild Clear, it would have made them a little more pliable, and they would have laid flatter on the nails. But live and learn. That's what we do here. Out of frame again, Tina. Get it together, girlfriend. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. I've got my acetone in a little dampen dish, and I'm getting it on the brush and just going around the decal, trying to melt it down to the side of my nail and remove the excess that's hanging off the nails across the end and everything. And this method works pretty good for, you know, making your decal stay on the nail instead of curl up or peel up or be one of those pokey things that you end up, you know, getting caught in your hair or whatever. And I am getting up into the design just a little bit, but I'm tapping straight down and pull straight back up. Because if I was rubbing back and forth, I'd just be smearing it. Get that all cleaned up. You guys know that when it comes to cleanup, I overwork it. It's just how I do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but not everybody is so picky about their cleanup. Gonna go tap tap on that one. It's kind of puckered up a little bit there. And across the end. Ah, ta-da! So they're on. Now we're going to top them with smudge-free top coat because this side of the stamped image has not been top coated with smudge-free. And once that's dried, I'm going in with my I&M out the door. And we're going to put some quick drying top coat on the top of these and seal them in so that we can call this one ta-done. There we go, cap my free edge. And there we have it. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.